Multi-passionate creative rebels. This is how you monetize your multiple passions without niching down. And that's really important. Without niching down, it's how you niche up your multiple passions to solve a specific problem that people will pay for, and by being basically more weird and standing out. Now, this is Kat Norton. She's known as Miss Excel. That's her nickname. And she makes $2 million per annum selling courses on tips and tricks on Excel. But she does it in a very unique way. So how does she do it? Well, this is all her multiple passions. She's really into Excel. She loves doing the data. She's got an MBA in data analytics. So she's really into to Excel. But she also loves helping people in dancing. She's also a very spiritual person. She's into breath work. She's into meditation. She's into manifestation. She's into spiritual, energetic mindset, money mindset work. And these are all her passions. But by stacking them up, she creates really unique TikTok videos where she started in June 2020. And what she does is she does dancing. She helps people. She does high energy dancing, humor, dancing to different music in a very sort of TikTok style, but equally showing people Excel tips and tricks simultaneously. So it's a very, very unique brand. She posted 4 videos just as a test, as an experiment during lockdown because she was bored. And the 4th video went viral. So let's talk about this. When you are wanting to make money out of your multiple passions and help people, then what you have to do is you have to solve a problem. So you're not niching down to one specific thing. So for example, Kat's not niching down to Excel. There's loads of people that teach Excel on the internet, but nobody has blown up and gone viral like Kat, and nobody is selling $2 million per annum as far as I'm aware. But this is down to her virality, and this is about down to her multiple passions, not niching down to one passion, okay? So what you have to do is you have to solve a problem, right? Everybody will pay for solutions. That's what you have to remember. But it's not by niching down, it's by niching up your multiple passions so that they create a solution, right? And I will explain that again. So Excel is complicated and boring. It's a real boring business, but she made it fun. She picked one platform to get eyeballs, so that was TikTok. She's across all the social media platforms now, but initially started off on TikTok. You picked a business model. She picked courses, but she proved the concept first. She did not go out and create a course and then start posting on social media to then sell the course. She just started posting on social media as an experiment. It goes viral. People are asking her lots and lots of questions about how she does these Excel tips and tricks. So then she creates a course to solve the demand. It's as simple as that, right? Well, it's not as simple as that, but it's not easy, but it is as simple as that, actually. And she's been more weird because she's doing high energy dancing, humor, plus Excel. That's a really interesting multi-passionate stack, right? And that is earning her $2 million per annum. So what did she say? She said, I had all this knowledge from doing internal Excel trainings, and I love to dance. And I had this weird urge to try TikTok. This is what, so in June 2020, during lockdown, she turned her boring software skills into a joyful experience of soul and skill, right? And she built high energy personal brand, but not by sacrificing, not by niching down or focusing on one thing, but by being multidimensional, by being multi-passionate. And that shows that alignment beats hustle. Now she says, before I post, I center myself, I move energy, I visualize the videos going viral. So this is her introverted side. She has a lot of performance anxiety. She's a fear of being seen. This is highly normal for multi-passionate people, right? So if you experience this, don't beat yourself up. This is not just you. The irony or the paradox is the most creative people on the planet are also the people that are least likely to share their creativity with the planet because the fear of being seen, the fear of being perceived. And Kat is no different, right? So she uses her spirituality, she uses daily breath work and meditation to shift from performance anxiety to magnetic presence, because your goal as a creative person is to connect with that person, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to connect with them. You're supposed to resonate with them. And that means you need to be real. You need to show your personality. But in order to do that, you need to shift yourself from a performance anxiety to a magnetic presence. And breath work and meditation are ways to do that. I use these methods myself, right? So it's visualization rituals before content goes live, subconscious reprogramming to dissolve limiting beliefs around success, visibility, and money mindset. She's had to do all this work on herself, right? Because if you think about it, if she was to say, hey, I'm going to go on TikTok and I'm going to dance to Lizzo or whatever the songs might be and show people Excel tips and tricks simultaneously, and that's going to go viral, and I'm going to sell $2 million worth of courses every year. Nobody's going to believe that. That is really weird, right? So nobody sort of experienced this. However, she did lots of work on her money mindset, on limiting beliefs, and she just put the idea out there. She experimented. And lo and behold, it worked, right? So she does all this energetic hygiene, so she only creates when her vibe is high. She's not forcing her content. She's getting into flow state. If she can't get into flow state, she's not posting at all, okay? Now, because it's a really boring and because it's a really interesting story, then this has gone viral on mainstream media. It's been in Business Insider, it's been in the Daily Mail, lots of the UK and US newspapers, magazines, etc. She's been on scores and scores of podcasts. Lots of people have done things about her because it's a really interesting story. There's not many people that can stack their multiple passions of Excel, helping people, dancing and spirituality, meditation, breath work, and manifestation together to create a $2 million per annum business selling courses. But Kat has done it. So this just shows you can stack your multiple passions together, solve a problem in a very, very unique and fun way so that you're weird and you can stand out and you can make lots of money doing it, right? So if Kat can do it with this, you can probably monetize just about anything. Okay, so I hope this helps. Peace out.